I'm wrapping up my 70s decade with music from 1979 and 10 albums from that era. Come on over and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Thursday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to continue my 70 series, wrapping it up with 1979, 10 albums from 1979. It's been a pretty successful series, I feel. And because of that, I plan on starting an 80s series in the same manner. Probably next week. I've got a couple things I want to do, so a couple reviews and other things happening over the weekend. So I think the first of the week I'll start an 80s series. This one may involve some CDs as well as vinyl, but I'll try and get as many vinyl in there as possible. But anyway, here's 10 albums from 1979. Starting off with this one. This is Mirrors by Blue Oyster Cult. Sixth album by the Cult. Blue Oyster Cult, sorry. June 19, 1979. They had a new producer on this one. Tom Werman. He was a CBS staffer. He worked with Cheap Trick, Ted Nugent. They tried to combine pop and hard rock just like Cheap Trick did, but I don't think it worked on this album. It doesn't mean it's a bad album. It's just not their best. And it's kind of a very successful band trying to stretch it out a little bit and maybe trying a little too hard to make it more radio friendly. So not my favorite album, but still a decent album for sure. Three Hearts by Bob Welch, just after he left Fleetwood Mac. Guitarist for Fleetwood Mac, singer for Fleetwood Mac. This was released in February 1979. This was a pretty successful album, just like his previous album, French Kiss. Hit number 20 on the charts and went gold. Precious Love's the big single off of this one. You also have Church, Don't Wait Too Long, Good Things Come to Those Who Wait. He wanted to put this one on Fleetwood Mac's Mystery to Me, but didn't have room for it. But you also have on this one, you got Mick Fleetwood playing drums on a track called The Ghost of Flight 401. Christy McVie, again from Fleetwood Mac, the late Christy McVie. She was an amazing singer. Keyboards, vocals on Come Softly to Me and Don't Wait Too Long. And Stevie Nicks appears on this one as well, on just some vocals on Devil Wind. Great album. I really like this one. I like his style. Just a great artist. This one here, Foghat Boogie Nights, Boogie Nights. That's a movie. Boogie Motel. Wow, it's early. The eighth album by Foghat, 1979 release. Recorded at the Boogie Hotel Studios in Port Jefferson, New York. It's a great boogie rock album. No one does boogie like Foghat, for sure. You've got Somebody's Been Sleeping, Third Time Lucky, Coming Down with Love, Paradise Alley, Boogie Motel, the title track, and Third Time Lucky. It's just a great album. Maybe not their best, but it's enjoyable to listen to. I really like this one, for sure. Mr. Ian Hunter, You're Never Alone with a Schizophrenic. This is probably maybe his most commercial album. I'm not sure. The fourth album by Ian Hunter. You've got the E Street Band on here from Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band doing some backing vocals. Again, maybe one of Ian Hunter's best albums. March 27th, 1979. You got Cleveland Rocks, originally recorded as a single called England Rocks. But the President of the United States re-recorded the song, and it became the theme song for Drew Carey show. I can't remember what it was called. I guess it was, no, I can't remember what it was called. Barry Manilow covered a song on this one, Ships. Ian Hunter's vocals are maybe comparable to Rod Stewart, but had a punk edge to it. This is one of the true gems of the 70s for sure. Great album. Great album. Speaking of great albums, Stormwatch, the 12th album by Jethro Tull, September 1979. This is the last of the trio of the folk rock albums released in the late 70s. Songs from the Wood in 77, Heavy Horses in 78, and this one in 79. A lot of themes on here dealing with the environment, climate, and seaside living. Heavily inspired by Ian Anderson's recent property purchase in Scotland on the Isle of Skye. It's an excellent end to a trilogy for sure. It's really good. I think this one. Unfortunately, one of the band members, what was his name? He passed away. Bassist, what was his first name? His last name was Glasscock. I can't remember what his first name was. He died during an operation. So it maybe had an effect on the album itself, but they still completed it and it still became pretty successful. You got great tracks on here like Orion, Home, North Sea, Oil, Dark Ages, Something on the Move, Old Ghost, Dun Regilla. Fantastic album. What was his name? I can't remember now. Was it Ian Glasscock? I'm not sure. Joe Jackson, Look Sharp. This is the debut album by Joe Jackson, January 1979. Is she really going out with him? I hear this song at work 5 times a day. Still a great track, by the way. But you also have the title track, Look Sharp. Sunday Papers, one of my favorites by Joe Jackson. One More Time. Fools in Love. Pretty Girls. Got the Time. This was ranked on Rolling Stone's list of 100 greatest album covers of all time. It's a decent album cover. I don't know if it's great, but it's a decent album cover for sure. And it was also voted 865 of the all-time 1,000 albums to listen to. And I totally agree. It's a great album. Great album. This is another copy that I have of this one. This one's still sealed. I have another one here, but let's get the Knack. I've listened to this thing 1,000 times. The debut album by the Knack, 1979 in June. One of the most successful debuts at the time. Sold 1 million copies in less than 2 months. Spent 5 weeks on the charts. Great tracks on here. Let Me Out, your number or your name, Oh Tara, She's So Selfish, Maybe Tonight, Good Girls Don't. Great track. My Sharona with that big drum beat. Heartbeat, Siamese Twins, The Monkey and Me, Lucinda, That's What the Little Girls Do, and Frustrated. I'll open this one up one day, but Burton Aviar, highly underrated guitarist for sure, but great album. I've also got, this is a double album. So open this one up. You've got on one side Regatta de Blanc, and on the other side is Ghost in the Machine. But we're going to talk about Regatta de Blanc. The second album by The Police, October 5th, 1979. Big, huge hit. Huge hits, actually. Message in a Bottle and Walking on the Moon. This one was ranked 369 of the 500 greatest albums of all time. And it is one of their best albums for sure. Message in a Bottle, Regatta de Blanc, It's All Right, Bring on the Night, Death Wish, Walking on the Moon, which is a great track. On Another Day, sung by Stuart Copeland. The Bed's Too Big Without You, Contact, again sung by Stuart Copeland. Does Everyone Stare and No Time This Time. It's a great album. Where are we here? Yeah, Regarded de Blanc. I think I also have it on CD somewhere. Great Kin Band. Where's my mouse here? There we go. The Great King Band with the Naked Eye. 1979 release. This has a cover of Bruce Springsteen's song Rendezvous, and also Jonathan Richman's track Roadrunner. It's lots of hooks on this one. High energy rock and roll. Great harmonies. It's on the Berserkly label. I love that label, by the way. It's a fantastic. These guys are just high energy from start to finish, for sure. And finally, XTC, Drums and Wires, the third album, English rock band XTC, August 17th, 1979. Great pop gems on this one. Making Plans for Nigel. Life Begins at the Hop. Maybe XTC's first great album. It is pretty awesome for sure. You'll hear great rock. You'll hear ska, reggae, funk, surf rock, pop. It's all over the map on this one, but it's still great. You got Andy Partridge on vocals, guitar, synthesizer. Colin Moulding on vocals and bass. Dave Gregory on guitar, backing vocals. And Terry Chambers on drums. I need to get more XTC, but this is a great album from 1979. So there you have it, guys. There's wrapping up my 70s series. Thank you so much for all your contributions and your wonderful comments on this series. Again, it's pretty successful, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm going to continue the 80s starting next week. And have yourself a great rest of the day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.